All right. Welcome on, everybody. Let's give everybody a little bit of time. I know it's late. All right. Let's see here. Now, if you see the poll that's up there, it said if you're paid what you're worth, right? You know, one of the greatest things they say about success is that it's never given away in the daytime. It's always given away when everybody don't expect it, right? So one of the things that I want you to do is I want you guys to let me know, are you paid what you're worth? All right? Hey, Michelle, how you doing? I see Ed. Hey, Ed, how you been, man? I haven't talked to you in a while. Yeah. So, are you paid what you're worth? The question of the night. And tonight I'm also going to talk about, T plus C equals success. And this is something I learned very early in my career. And it changed a lot of things about my career. It changed a lot about my business. It changed a lot of things. I mean, a lot of things. I'm waving to you guys. Hi. Alright? A lot of things change. Hey, guy. Hey, Galen. How you doing? Surprised you're not sleeping. Yeah, a lot of things changed for me when I understood these things. And I'm here to share with you guys what that is. Alright? So remember, like and share, because the information that I share is very valuable. So always remember, let me know, are you paid what you're worth? Right? What is your worth? How much are you worth? If you're watching this after, also, please comment below. What is it you're worth? Because one of the biggest perception that we have is that people say, I make good money. And I always wonder, what is good money? What is good money? I never understand what is some people consider as good money. What is good money? Is it 6 figures? Is it 7 figures? Is it 8 figures? Is it 9 figures? 10, 11, 12? What is good money? And that's something that we always got to take in consideration of what is good money. So one of the biggest things that I learned early, like I told you guys, I learned this very early in my career. I learned about T plus C equals success. And me learning this did a lot for me. And I mean, it did a lot for me because of the sense that I understood what money is. And better yet, I understood what business was about. Now, growing up, I always think that business is something that I had to do by myself, or it's something that I have to know everything, or it's something where I have to be the person that is the person. And I learned, and believe it or not, guys, I'm telling you, I learned that I never had to be the guy, I never had to be the person, and I still make even more money than the guy, the person. And I just never understood that. I wish I learned what I'm about to tell you guys early on in my career. Like in my other careers, in life, in general, in relationships, in partnerships. I learned all these things late in life. And when I said late, I learned it at 24 years old when I got introduced to this company. And one of the things that I could tell you is that if you apply these principles, right? Because success is about principles. Anything in business is required about principles. It's a matter of habits and things that you do. So if you're wondering what is T plus C equals success, and if you've been around me or been a part of my coaching program, you exactly know what this is. If you don't know what this is, apply it to your business, apply it to your business partners, teach this to your team, and I promise you a lot will happen for your team, a lot will happen for your business, and a lot more people will know their role. And when I say that in one of the most respectful ways in the world, that everybody must know what their role is. Hey Yvonne, how you doing? Hey champ. One of my favorite person in the world, right? You gotta know your role, right? I saw someone just check yesterday get paid what they're worth. Are you really? I don't know. What is your worth? It can't be 7 figures, can't be 8 figures. What is your worth, right? Whoever clicked yes, tell me what you're worth. I love to know. Hey Thomas, what's going on, brother? So what I learned early on in my career, I apply this and I teach this to my team. I teach this to my business partners. I teach this to even my clients. And I apply this to everything I do. I kid you not. T plus C equals success. And here's what the T stands for. If you apply this, I'm telling you again, if you apply this, I really don't ever like sharing my techniques or things that I learned just like this in general. My team could tell you I'm very I don't like to feel like I have to share things, but I love to share. You know, I'm a part of a community that's all we do is share, and if people want to use it, they use it. If they don't, they don't. But at least I shared it, and you could take it and run with it. Why not use it too? If it makes you benefit, and if it makes you successful, if it makes you get closer to your goals and dreams financially, or even physically, or a little bit of mental too, why not? Why not tell you? So T plus C equals success is this. Trust. That's what the T stands for, right? Give me a second. Let me answer it back. I'm getting like a ton of inbox right now. Trust. Trust is something that is so important. And if you don't have trust, why be in business? Or better yet, if the person don't trust you, why have them join you in business? Period. And I think one of the greatest things that I love about this business is that the quickest way to know if this person trusts you, if they're joining you in business, hey Antonio, the quickest way you can know in any business you're doing, you must find out if the person trusts you, right? Hi Miley. Remember, like and share, spread the news that I'm sharing this. You must, you too. You must have trust, and you must test if they trust you. Because if that brand new person join you in business do not trust you, and if that brand new person in business do not show that they trust you, it's going to be difficult to build a business with this person. It's going to be difficult to show them how they could benefit with this business, right? Carlita, hi. So, if you want to build a very successful business, trust must be established with two parties. Trust got to be with the trainer, and trust got to be with the trainee. If that is not established in the very beginning before you do any form of business, business won't be good. There will be no good business. Okay? So how do you know if the trainee trusts the trainer? Well, I can't even keep it general. I'm just gonna keep it as it is. You know? Hey Christian. In this business, in our business that we do, we have something called a top 25. A lot of people think the top 25 is just to get names and numbers or whatever the case may be. It is not. You see, to the unprofessional eyes and the unprofessional knowledge of people, they think that's what it's all about. It really isn't. That's not the reason for that tester. That tester is to find out if the person that's coming in business with you trusts you. So as a trainer, we are looking to see, okay, you want to earn extra income. You want to build a business. You want to help people. Great. Now, do a top 25. And when you do a top 25, and if you do the top 25, that trainer just learned your words and your actions came together and it made sense. Because you can't want to help people. You can't want to not make money. You can't want to do all these things and don't do a top 25. It's clearly that you don't trust the trainer. Right? I hope this is making sense for a lot of you guys. Hey, John. So the quickest way a trainer can know if that trainee trusts him, the trainee must do the top 25 with no questions. Because remember, you got to be coachable and teachable. Those are two different things. Coachable is mean that you're willing to follow, right? But teachable must be willing to be taught. You got to be willing to be taught, because if you're coming in a brand new opportunity and you're not listening to your trainer and your trainer's trying to tell you something, this person's been in this business. He's trying to help you. If he's trying to hurt you, what good would he be doing for himself in the business? So you have to trust the trainer. Because if not, then do not join the business. And trainers, stop bringing people in this business that can't show that they could trust you. I tell you, I turn away people from this opportunity because of that simple reason. Hey, Vasena, I've turned away people. I'm not stopping them from joining our company. I'm stopping them from joining me because it's clear you don't trust me. And I'm not going to force anybody to trust me. Right? Now, does that happen all the time? No, but you get a few skeptical people. I always say scared money don't make money. And if you're scared and you can't follow instructions, I do not want any gray hair. You see my face? It's all black hair. So if I can avoid stress, and if I can avoid heartache, if I can avoid all of these things, why not avoid it early? I always say sometimes you got to pay attention to people in the very beginning. They'll show you exactly who they are. You guys just wait too long to figure it out. So I'm not in the recruiting everybody business. No, I'm in recruiting the right people business. And if you follow the steps, you'll find the right people and avoid some of the headaches. When I first joined this business, I was dead broke. All I had to do was trust. I didn't have I couldn't sit here and try to tell the guy how he should be running his business. I'm the one who need help. I'm the one who want to make more money. I'm the one that want to change my life. I'm the one that wanted to retire my wife at the time. I'm the guy that wanted to make sure my kids will be set. I'm the guy that never want to work a job anymore. So if you're coming in a business opportunity, sometimes it's better to follow a path until it works. So that's why trust is so incredible. But you got to know your role. Because the thing about any business is that, or any job at that, when you first join a job, I'm pretty sure you didn't go up to the manager and say, hey manager, this is how you're supposed to do it, and that's what you got to do. No. You're going to listen to that manager. You're going to trust that he's going to teach you the right way. You're going to trust that he's going to tell you how to not mess up at your job, because then it reflects on him or her. So you got to trust your trainer. There's nothing different between a manager at a job and a manager in a business. Okay? It's just that you don't get a check at every 5 weeks. You could probably get a check 8 times a month, 10 times a month with our company if you work your butt off and follow what your trainer tells you. Right? So that's what's important. That's the first thing, trust. If trust is not established, right? Hey, Willie. If trust is not established, then it makes the learning process much more difficult. It makes the training process much more difficult. And you will spend too much time trying to establish trust, and you will lose momentum within that person. So, trust is important. And in our business, and I'll tell you this, in our business, if you want trust to be very incredible, as far as when you fill out that top 25 thing, and I'm going to give you guys the biggest secret about this. When you do the top 25, and it comes time to use trust, just know that the trainer is not the one with the trust in that scenario with that top 25. Trainers, you got to know your role too. And I'm going to talk about your role in the next part right now. But trainers, your role is not trust. Their friends and family don't trust you. They don't even know you from Adams. How they going to trust you? So you got to know your role. Because the other part about this is the fact that the C, trust plus what? Trust plus credibility. Credibility is so important in anything you do in life. Anything. Credibility is one of the most important elements in everything that you do. It's important in marriage. It's important in relationships. It's important in the work environment. It's important in our government system, our politicals. Credibility is such an important thing, but nobody understands how important it is. And once you have credibility and trust together, these two things is a dynamic that is important. Any business that you do, credibility, without credibility, a business can't be successful. That's why I love what our company is. Because the credibility that our company have, considering this, our parent company, Aegon. This company's been around since 1844. Credibility. This has been around for a long time. Our financial department, Transamerica, been around since 1904. The same guy that created Bank of America, the same guy that helped Walt Disney, the same guy that helped them to finish the production on the Golden Gate Bridge, the same guy that helped rebuild San Francisco in the 1906 earthquake that destroyed San Francisco. Credibility. Transamerica is a credible company. So when you talk about these credibility, that's what makes our company so strong. Because you trust your knowledge to know that our company is credible because it's based on facts. So credibility is amongst facts. How you doing, Cliff? So these things are very, very important. So when you have credibility, how does that work for you? Now, as the trainee, if the trainee has the trust and the trainer is the one with the credibility, you know what I learned? I learned this when I first started this business. And someone said to me, Keon, what is your intentions with this company? Do you want to be a mediocre, or do you want to be a small guy, or you want to one day become the guy, the big guy, and you want to make a lot of money and you want to do this full time, you want to open up multiple offices? What do you want to do? And I simply said, all I want to do is be the guy. Okay, he said, great. Now, to be the guy, you got to learn how not to be the guy. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? That don't make no sense. He's like, let me tell you something. That's when I learned about trust plus credibility. He said, in life, it's never cool to be the guy. See, fame and wealth are two different things. He said the guy is the guy that wants fame. He said wealth is quiet. And I thought about that, and he was like, all right, name the richest man in the world. And I paused. And I was like, I don't know. And I think I told him some rapper at the time when I started 5 years ago. And it's because I thought fame means you're wealthy. And he looked at me and was like, no. The richest man in the world is Bill Gates. And I was like, Bill Gates? He's the richest man in the world? But he doesn't look rich. He was like, that's where the perception of wealth has been mistaken. See, fame and wealth are two different things. So it's like wealthy people are quiet. Rich people try to look wealthy and going broke at the same time trying to do it. And I looked at that and I said, wow, my whole world changed. I went from wearing the bling bling and all that crazy stuff to being this very conservative guy. I don't even like people to think or know. I don't even want you people to know if I make money or not, right? I like to keep it simple, low key. Because I learned the difference between wealth and rich. Rich is looking wealthy going broke. Wealth is looking broke staying rich. I was like, phew, learn these secrets, right? So now I've learned a lot about credibility. So as a trainer, as a trainee, once you come in any business opportunity that you're doing, I promise you, if you take this advice, you too will be in this position. Trainees, when you first come in any business that you're doing, it could be my company or any company. Once you start a business, I want you to master one thing. And one thing only. This is the one thing they told me to master. Leverage it. Leverage. Right? I learned about leveraging. My trainer made it so easy for me. He simply says, Keon, your trust, my credibility is going to build you a big success in business. And I said, how you figure? He was like, well, this is how it works. Your family and friends trust you. I have the credibility that you don't. You're not a financial professional. Your friends and family would never see you as a financial professional. I used to be a rapper. I used to do music. I used to work in 3 jobs at the same time. Nobody saw me as the financial professional or the expert at the time. No way. I was dead broke trying to figure it out. Then I'm sitting here trying to tell someone how to do it. They're looking at me like, boy, get out of my face. But my trainer was. My trainer was doing it. So when they even asked, so how much money you make? My trainer was able to show him like, look, I make 6 figures doing this. I'm doing quite well doing this. And once they heard that I'm doing the same thing that I'm trying to advise them to do, then credibility was established. Now my trainer then built my credibility for me. Because my trainer intention was to expose my friends and family members to what I'm going to be doing now. And it's not just coming from my mouth, it's coming from the expert's mouth. That's how credibility is established. That's how credibility is built. So most of the time, we want to be the credibility and the trust, and we fail in that department because we never understand. We never understand or know our role. My team, I love my team. I love my squad. I love Team Deshaun's legacy because everybody's such a professional. And let me tell you, I have one of the most professional peoples on my team. I mean, I have people that's a nurse. All right, I have people that works in the court system. All right, I have people that are police officers. I have people that are CNAs. I have people that are doctors. I have people that are professors. I have entrepreneurs that are millionaires. All right. So I have a very established team. Our business partners. I like to call them my family. I have some very professional people on this team. These are not no hokey pokey people. These are people that are doing very, very credible careers as jobs and doing great things. So even with them coming in this business, they understood that they didn't have credibility because they were credible in their career, but not within finance. So I was their credibility. They just had to learn their role. They understand that their friends and families trust them and I have the credibility. So I'm used as their introductor. And that's the greatest way you will expand your business quickly, get to the top faster. Because when your trainer come there, your trainer is there to build your credibility. Your trainer is there to make you look good. And your trainer will do everything in his power to bring you all the success that you need for your business to take off and go to the top. That's how easy it is, guys. So when you think about trust plus credibility, that equals the success that you need to be successful in business. It's not that hard. It really isn't. But you just got to know your role. And once you figure out your role and know how important your role is, because trust without credibility won't work. So each of these roles are equally important. And you just got to know your role. Know your role, play your role, and eventually you too will become the man, the woman, the person. But you have to understand that your trainer's intention is to build you up to be a very successful person. If you follow these advice I give you, I promise you, you will build a very, very unique organization, a very successful business, and you will build a stress-free business where you never have to lose your hair, you never have to grow your hair or dye your beard or dye your hair because you're so stressed out. And I promise you, this is one of the first things I teach all my business partners when they join me. And just so you know, before someone could join me, if they fail my top 25 list tests, I'm sorry, I'm not the trainer for you. It's not that you're not the right person for the company. I'm just not the trainer for you. And sometimes I'll let them work with someone else in my company, right? Because I'm not here to hold people back. I'm just not the trainer for you. Maybe you didn't mesh well with me. Maybe the connection between me and you wasn't there yet. So I let them go with someone else in my organization, within my team. Maybe they connected better with someone else in the Mo Zone. I let them go with that person, right? Because at the end of the day, that's another secret. I'm not going to give that out. But WSB or WFG, you guys know why I did that. Because at the end of the day, it's still my team. All right? So just remember, guys, trust plus credibility equals success. And use it, run it. I promise you, you won't be stressed. You won't go through hell and back. And you'll enjoy to have fun with this. And you'll build a very tight-knit team. You will build a stronger family, a stronger foundation, and a lot more people will have a lot more fun, and you will enjoy your process as you build your established organization. All right, so shout out to all my entrepreneurs. Remember, trust plus credibility equals success. It's the greatest leveraging tool. I hope this helps somebody. Like and share this, spread the message. And let's keep making everybody have a great business. And let's all succeed. You know, I love the fact that when I see different entrepreneurs in different companies and they establish themselves, that's what it's all about. All right? And that's the thing too. I respect everybody's hustle. I respect everybody's business. And I understand I respect everybody's way of making money. Not everybody's for our company. But here's one thing though. What we offer is for everybody. Because financial literacy is for everybody. And everybody must learn about money. And if you're in one of those companies that is making a good money, let's have a money talk. And let's talk about how we could have your money make more money. So that way you could get more money to continue making your business prevail and succeed in life. All right? So, as you know, my name is Keon Corniff, also known as Mr. Finance. You're always one decision away from changing the future for the better. All right? The only thing is, the choice is always yours. All right, so let's have a wonderful night. Love you guys. I'll probably start doing these things every night again because, you know, I'm coming from the office late. So just look out. All right, put your notification on so that way whenever I'm on, you'll get a text or a thing to let you know that, hey, Mr. Finance is on. All right, so check in and I'll be sharing some good stuff with you guys next time. All right, have a good night. Bye-bye.